All right, guys, welcome back to the back nine of the Tug Hill Fall Classic here at Ridge Runner Disc Golf. I'm here with Andy Padula, the tournament director. After the front, what do we think, Andy?
Yeah, it's I think Elliott had a bit of a slower start than his previous round, and Dylan's on his heels, so we'll see if he can hold him off.
We've got a big battle at top, and then kind of a battle for third place. It's pretty much anyone's game. Let's see how it plays out. It's going to bring us the hole 10, 370. This one's a crusher, uphill, par 3. How do you play this one?
Yeah, this definitely plays a bit longer than 370 with the elevation change. I mean, you really just want to get it to this corner here. Try not to get pinched by those trees on the left and give yourself a chance for the bird. Bird is definitely hard on this hole.
We're going to see a big old nuke out of Dylan here. Elevation is key, and then it's got to finish. And this just looks a little early.
Yeah, those are the trees I was talking about. You definitely, I mean, given its fall again, he'll have a bit of an easier look, but it's definitely not where you want to be.
Big early tug.
Like yeah, it looks like it gets away from him a little bit.
Like pin high, though. That was absolutely crushed. So
that is a far shot for sure.
Elliott's like, I can also throw really far and hope that shed is insured. Oh.
Yeah, that shed is new for the resort. I think they put it in a couple months ago, so it's kind of just played as a new obstacle.
I love it. Nice shot out of Jake here. Good position shot. That was his G-Star Wraith, I think, but that's a, you know.
Yeah, I would say that's probably the best position out of the four.
And
give you a nice look at the basket.
Oh, it looked really good.
It's a great run.
Maxwell will have to contend with that shed a little bit and a little too far here. Yeah, that's kind of the best he could hope for there.
Oh, and definitely lucky to have it pop out there at the end.
Yeah, 100%. No real room for Elliott to run that, so that'll tap in for par. Good run from Dylan. Yeah, this hole, again, these guys make it look so easy. That's a far shot uphill.
Yeah.
Pars are good.
Yeah, I definitely feel like par is a solid get on this hole. I mean, I don't know that I've ever seen a birdie. Got to have a pretty perfect shot.
Dylan's almost too tall for this course.
Yeah, definitely.
Good par there from Jacob. This is going to bring us to another funky but a really fun hole. Hole 11, straight uphill, 205. Love this hole.
Yeah, this is mainly we designed this hole because we're working our way up to the next hole, which you'll see in a second, but we figured might as well put another hole in here while you have to walk uphill.
Yeah, and it's not a throwaway hole. It's like a transitional hole that's really technical, I think. And then a low ceiling there too.
Yeah, I mean, this hole can eat you alive if you let it. I mean, you hit the basket, hit a tree, you could be rolling 50 feet back down, and Dylan says, I'm just going to park it instead.
He's like, what are you guys talking about? Oh, sorry. Let me just tap this in.
Yeah, the first time I played with him, he did the same thing. I was like, okay.
Hard not to do what Max does here, though, and just kind of, you know, throw at 50% power with that ceiling is tough.
Yeah, it's pretty much what you want to be doing. Same with Elliott. He's got the same idea.
So much pop. 205 is not far, but it plays a lot longer than that.
It's definitely a harder shot than it looks. I will say that. These guys definitely have better control than most.
Yeah, I think Jake threw a Wraith there, which, you know, it's uphill. It's probably lighter weight, and so I like that play.
Yeah.
Oh, stay in there. Good stuff.
Great
yeah,
birdie.
I mean, it's a pretty elevated basket when you're down the fairway a little bit.
Elliott just blowing by it, but nope, no problem. Bunch of birdies. Nice tap in there from Dylan.
Easy.
About the easiest tap in I'll have all day.
Yeah, really good hole. Gets you out of breath and you know, nice and ready for the next hole. It's got to be one of the favorite holes, the signature hole on this, hole 12. Tell us about it.
Yeah, hole 12 was pretty much the first hole we even thought of when we designed the course. We knew we had all this elevation, we have to use it, and with this natural out of bounds area that we just flew over there, I mean, putting the basket right behind it makes it a one that you want to get if you're going to go for the basket, but if you don't have the power, definitely try to play it short or you're going to be in that out of bounds.
And par 4, you think it's kind of short for that, but it totally makes sense. You can really get a high score on this hole if you don't play it right.
Yeah, I mean, for a pro, I can totally see eagles being a lot more prevalent, but for an average player, this definitely plays true to a par 4.
Elliott throwing maybe 10% power, and this disc just keeps going.
Trust throwing it way lower. Yeah, and wider.
About maybe pin high, but just left. We'll have some work to do.
He threw a... What did he throw there?
Max kind of makes the correction here. You want to be more right and then just have it kind of crash in, just like Max is doing.
So what I was trying to hit on before is that this hole seems like you want to throw a driver, but these guys are mostly throwing like low speed fairway drivers to even a putter. I mean, Elliott's repeating too there.
Come on, keep going straight. Keep going straight. It's good.
And I thought this was really good. Just catches the edge of the water there. That was such a bummer.
Yeah, that's it's one of those. It's happened to me many times where you think you have the distance, but just a little bit farther than you think.
That's all right. Up and down from par. You're not too mad about it. Elliott looking for that eagle. Whew. That'll be tap-in birdie. This is where we start to feel a little more wind on these holes on the back.
Yeah, the flat areas of the course definitely tend to get a little bit more windy. Given that it's got that big hill behind it, a lot of that air likes to whoosh right down past you.
Real nice spot from Max there. I thought he was ringing that up.
It was a good look for sure, but I think he'll still get an easy bird here.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Bunch of birdies on today. Any eagles on the day that you heard of?
There was one eagle that I know for sure on hole 12 in the MA2 division. My buddy Dylan threw in with a MVP glitch from the other side of the OB right into the basket.
Way to go, Dylan. Both Dylans. A couple of birdies there. That's going to bring us to hole 13, 290, par 3. We're going back up the hill, kind of slightly, but still a tough, tricky hole.
Yeah, this corner here you see with these more exposed trees used to be a little bit more overgrown, and after some criticism from players, we opened it up a little bit to make it play just a little easier for them.
Got to take care of the players. Good turn on Dylan's shot. Maybe a little too much, but that'll putt for sure. We got this skate park up here too. This is a really cool area.
Yeah, a lot of cool stuff happening at Snow Ridge.
Stay out of there. Stay out of there. Okay, you're good.
It's a little bit higher than you want to be there. The grass is a little overgrown. Let's see if he has a line there.
Jake probably stepping up to this hole, just licking his lips at this backhand hyzer shot.
And he's in a pretty good position too, being right in that short grass on the corner. Oh wow, Elliott.
That's a good
shot. Yeah, this is where Jake ended up. Just needed to miss that one tree. Good run there from Dylan. His putting is heating up for sure on the last couple of holes.
Dylan's had a couple unfortunate kickouts or hits on the basket, but I can tell his accuracy is really good right now. And wow,
great birdie.
I was surprised that his disc came out of the tree there off his drive, and I mean, put him in a perfect position.
Yeah, really good birdie there for Elliott, and he's heating back up. So 2 strokes now separating these two. Got a lot of fun holes coming up. Nice par there from Max. We're moving, cruising through these holes. That's going to bring us to hole 14, 200. This is a tight one, but a lot of cool plays. I actually like this hole a lot.
Yeah, this hole is definitely the most complained about. This left side gap is definitely a ton of trees. Believe me, there is a gap, but a lot of the players seem to be doing this backhand line they're going to see Elliott do.
Wow. Love this play. Spike hyzer, and watch out, Brad. Catch cam almost got decapitated, and that's parked.
Yeah, this is another one of those plays that if you're playing in the fall or early spring, totally viable. Summertime, not so much.
Yeah, Dylan kind of finding these fluffier trees here, and this gets a bad kind of kick out.
Yeah, that's more akin to what you would typically see. Definitely have to push it a bit higher up the hill if you're going to try to do that play.
I like this line out of Max. Just gets hung up on that one branch, but that's the line for sure.
Yeah, that was more of what we anticipated this hole playing, and I think Jake played it pretty good. Well, got caught up a little bit, but that's, I mean, as you can see, this fairway is a bit open here once you get through those first couple trees.
Yeah, he had one branch in his way, but that could have been, you know, fairly easy jump putt. But good par out of him.
Definitely want to be careful here. There's a ravine on the left side of the basket, but I think these guys should manage well.
Nice. Elliott, Dylan found that one window, and so, yeah, good par, but birdie from Elliott. Now we're looking at 3 strokes.
Yeah, Dylan is definitely running out of some time here. Let's see if he can make any of it up in the next couple holes.
Jake tapping in for his par here. Yeah, it's a fun hole. I like that one a lot. But maybe a lot of people's favorites, maybe not. Hole 15, this is a great hole. We're going across a couple ski slope trails here. Tell us about this hole.
Yeah, this is the longest or second longest hole on the course, hole 1 being the longest. But this one definitely is tricky. The slope of the hill forces you to throw differently than you would on a flat or even uphill type shot.
Yeah, way to drop.
Elliott with this PD2, just making it look so easy. This is crushed, and he'll just have like an easy upshot. You got to throw like 2 really good shots here as an amateur, but these guys are making it
If you're
look
making
easy.
it to that chairlift there, I mean, you're in the prime position for a birdie. But that's definitely...
Max getting a little turned over here. Just got to miss that one tree. There's OB there, and he's safe.
Wow.
Made it just over.
Anytime I've seen that shot, it's almost guaranteed out of bounds. So to see that land so close to the line, hopefully he stays safe.
I think Jake getting a little scared of that OB, kind of overturns it, but he'll have a long second shot here.
Little low.
So just got to kind of skip up. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Some work to do.
It's in range. Wow. Couple.
Yeah, just
a couple feet off that OB line. He's definitely thanking himself.
And OB all the way up and to the right, right? All
yeah,
the way
so
around
all
the
that,
back.
yeah. There's basically a giant cliff behind the basket, so it's more out of the safety of the player to not have to go down there.
Because Dylan tugged that, thought he went out of bounds, actually made it safe, and I think that scared Elliott on this shot.
Still a good little skip there off the ground.
Come on, do it. Oh.
Jake showing us how high you can throw there. That'll work. That'll sit. Rollaway's definitely in play on this green, too.
That little backstop there can be your friend or your worst enemy, for sure.
Elliott looking to get some super separation here. Just a little low.
Dylan's got a tricky putt here.
Yeah, Dylan like a foot or 2 off OB there. He thought it was OB, but turned out to be great.
Just a little short.
Would have been super nice birdie for him. Really fun guy, though. I love watching Dylan play. He's super friendly throughout.
Yeah, Dylan's one of those great MPO players in the state, and he's definitely all over the place. See him at almost every big tournament. He's a good dude.
Definitely a good dude. It's bringing us to hole 16, 410, another big bomber. You got some OB on the left-hand side. Got to get under the chairlift and just crush it.
Yeah, definitely want to try not to have if you're throwing forehand or lefty, have it drift to that left over the road. That'll be out of bounds, but I think most of these guys should be able to get it with the backhand.
Stay out there. Stay out there.
This gets a little hyzery on Elliott and just goes to that OB, but is safe by inches. He was worried about that OB. This looks like an onyx out of Dylan here, and this is the line you want. It's just got to hook up at the end. And this is a great shot.
Oh, weird. Yeah.
Maybe 40 feet.
Pin high.
Yeah. All these guys just taking one step and then just ripping. Just a little low out of Max.
I'm interested that he threw a T-bird there. It's a bit of a slower disc than what he has been throwing, but
Is that coming back?
he'll be able to get a nice little layup there after the shot.
Not bad out of Jacob, just in that longer grass. Let's see what Max got for us.
It's a little short.
Not good. Up and down. Jake, I think, is due for a birdie here. We got to get one up for Jake.
Yeah, a couple holes left. I feel confident he might be able to get one there. Oh. Man, I feel like...
A couple back-to-back. That would have been huge.
I feel like Dylan just can't catch a break these last few holes.
Yeah, Elliott leaving the door open, too. Would have been a big birdie.
Yeah, with a couple holes left, he's definitely hoping for Elliott to screw something up here.
Yeah, definitely kind of a longer hole, but you'd expect to see a couple birdies, but we got pars all around from these guys.
Yeah, you know, it plays a little uphill, and I think that takes a little bit off the distance of those drives, but overall, pretty standard what I would expect for that hole.
Yeah, I'm looking for something a little different here on hole 17, 500 feet, par 4. You got a couple obstacles in the way, and then a really fun green that slopes down here. I like this, right along the river.
Yep, so that's going to be out of bounds in that river there behind the basket. So hopefully none of these guys send it too long on their upshots.
I think Elliott was born to send it. This is absolutely crushed, and as long as it kind of stables up and comes back, and it does a whoop right off the shed.
I don't think I've ever seen someone make it to the chairlift like that. That was pretty awesome.
You wanted to do a little ski slope off that thing. That was sick.
That's a nice stable.
Dylan says, I could crush too.
Another great shot. And wow, that was some
Just makes it over
serious
there.
distance right there.
Yeah, don't be fooled. That's a great shot.
Yeah.
I mean, at least 400, but we got some ripping wind here, so it's a great shot. This gets a little turned over from Max.
Yeah, this does
He'll have to worry about
play
that
as
lift.
one of the windiest spots on the course.
Jake's gonna find that out. This gets super turned over. I lost it for a second, and then it fights back there.
Still,
Not a lot of distance, but good position.
I think he'll be in a good spot to lay it up here. See if he can get into the green.
Yeah, this is great line here, and just almost rings it up. That's great.
Wow.
Great shot.
Yeah. Can't ask for anything more, really. Looks like Max is a
Max
bit
with-
behind the building here.
I love natural obstacles like this. I think it plays so fun. I love seeing this. Got to have the touch going down that hill and just kind of finds the tree line. Dylan looking to line one up here.
The fact that he's lining up a step putt right now is just blows my mind.
With Obi long, too. This is looking real nice.
Oh my gosh. An eagle. I don't think I've ever seen an eagle on this hole. That is incredible.
Beautiful.
My man was due for something special. He's had a couple of breaks all day. Let's take another look at this. Just pure off his hand.
Wow.
The perfect distance.
Good stuff,
Unbelievable.
Dylan. That is incredible. Especially with, like...
Not scared of the Obi long.
Yeah, I was going to say, that could easily be out of bounds.
Hard to follow that up. Elliott kind of half bid there, but yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, Dylan is definitely feeling good after that.
Yeah, don't look now, but he's only back one stroke, so we got a battle.
Yeah, things definitely can get interesting on the next hole. We'll see how they play it out.
There's a good birdie for Jake, and still a birdie from Elliott. So 2 strokes, but anything could happen on hole 18. Let's take a look at hole 18. 464, big kind of swooping dog leg left. OB all along the side. A great ending hole, I would say.
Yeah, this is definitely a hole that's going to be redesigned in the future. We had players talking about maybe pushing the basket a bit longer into that opening area. But as of right now, it does play with a Mando right by the green just to make it a more true par 4. So I'll be curious to see how close they can get to that.
Dylan with a real nice line here. You don't want to get too hyzery, but this is going to hook up and be real nice. And yeah, that'll work. Almost hits our catch cam guy again.
And that's looking pretty good. Little high up the hill, but oh yeah, that's a great spot.
So much distance, like
Yeah,
so much distance.
the ideal spot would be pretty much pin high to that Mando pole that you'll see in a second here, and it looks like a couple of them have gotten there.
Yeah, Jake ends up in a good spot there. We'll see where that lined up. This is a little too straight out of Max, but maybe trying to get that open view, but he's up there.
Funny enough, as you can see, it's actually not a terrible spot to be. Kind of makes that that 2-pole Mando a bit of an easier play, but with the out of bounds behind, definitely don't want to send it too far.
Just stays in there. Yeah, that could be a scary shot. Big one here for Elliott. Doesn't want to go out of bounds and finds the perfect rift in that kind of hillside. That was a big upshot from Elliott.
This is looking pretty good. Oh, no. It's a little too far.
A little crushed out of Jake. So Dylan's trying to ring this up for back-to-back eagles.
Good burn.
Wow. Still a great run.
Good run.
I mean, you can't blame him for trying to run that.
Can't blame him. Great tournament there from Jake. Really fun last hole. Max putting on a show as well. Great birdie to finish.
Yeah, he's feeling good
he was
about
pumped
that
up.
for sure. I'm pretty sure it was his first cash ever.
Love it. Great tournament out of Dylan. Elliott just crushing this course. Unbelievable
Dude
round.
was just on from the beginning.
Let's throw it over to you for the announcement.
Shooting a -19 through 2 rounds. Elliott McCourry. Well deserved. Incredible first round, and he was too shy to even say anything to the people, but it's okay.
Humble guy.
Yeah, really good dude. I'm so glad they came out, and just want to say thanks to Dylan, Max, and Jake for putting on a show there. Thanks to you guys. And also want to say thanks to Jason Guerrera, NSH Custom Discs, for being the main sponsor of the event.
100%. What a great job you did with this tournament, Andy. Thanks for being on. Guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.